Hi everyone and welcome to the Eforia YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to multiply your plants for free. But before we get started, remember to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps my small channel out a lot. Hope you're ready for this one. Let's get started. Alright, this is the first plant that we're going to multiply. This is a philodendron birkin. And as you can see, it has been in its pot for way too long. When I first got it, it only had one plant in it. Now it has two, because it had a baby quite early on, and I never really got to the point where I separated them, so it got really big. But today, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're going to separate these two plants from each other, and we're going to plant them in their own pots. In this way, we will have two plants instead of one. So take out a pot and let's get started. Start filling the pot with soil. I always use a soil that is low on fertilizer, because now when we're separating the plants from each other, the roots are going to be fragile, and they're not gonna be able to handle that much fertilizer. And with a soil that is low on fertilizer, you can always add the fertilizer afterwards. In this way, the plant will be able to utilize the nutrients they receive. Let's start separating the plants. First, remove it from the pot it's in. You do this by pressing slightly on both sides of the pot and then gently pulling it out. Since this plant has been in its pot for so long, the roots have become quite nestled with each other. Therefore, we have to be really careful when separating them. I'm starting by removing the excess soil on the roots. Remove as much as possible because this will make it easier for you to separate them. Do this carefully without harming the roots. And here we go, now they're free. Take the first pot that you filled with soil and then gently put the plant in. And also gently add some soil on the top without harming the roots. I'm trying to make sure that the plant is in the middle of the pot. Press gently on the top of the soil. Now do the same procedure with the next one. And of course, remember to water the plants afterwards. Fun fact about philodendron is that you can have it in almost complete shade. This is very beneficial when decorating your home. Now I'm going to show you how to propagate a common ivy or a hydra helix by taking cuttings. These stems are so thin, so I'm using a regular scissor. In the beginning, a cutting isn't able to absorb that much water, so make sure it has 2 leaves or tops 3. In this way, the cutting will be able to sustain the leaves they have and also grow roots. Here's a really easy way for ivy to grow roots. I usually put them in a small vase with water, and then I use it as a decoration while it's rooting. And here's what the roots look like after a couple of weeks. And as you can see, I'm not very consistent with that 2 or 3 leaves kind of thing when it comes to ivy, because ivy has a tendency to grow roots very easily. But I still wanted to show you a proper way to make a cutting, because you can apply this technique to a lot of other plants. I'm going to plant these cuttings in a plastic pot that I have from before. By using a plastic pot, I can take this plant as a going away gift. It's usually very appreciated. Fill the plastic pot with soil. and then slightly press the soil. Count the number of cuttings you have, and then make the same amount of holes in the soil. Now put each cutting in its own hole, and then slightly press the soil around it. And then add some more soil on top. And remember to water your new ivy plant afterwards. And now it's time for my third and final tip for this video. This is an agave plant that I've had for quite a while now, and sometimes it grows babies like this one. So now we're going to take this agave baby out of the big pot and replant it in its own. The agave babies usually have quite a long stem underneath the soil, so now I'm just trying to locate where it is connected to the mother plant. And then I'm carefully removing it from the mother plant without trying to break any roots. And here we go. Now this agave baby is ready for its own pot. This is the pot I'm using for the agave plant. Put some soil in the bottom of the pot. And now I'm making sure that the stem goes all the way down to the bottom of the pot. This plant is a little bit twisted, but I'm trying to center it in the pot. When placing the agave plant in a window now, I will put it facing away from the window so that it gets most of the light on the longer side of it. This will make sure that it turns towards the sun and therefore it will straighten a little bit. Please let me know in a comment below if you would like me to create more of these plant videos. Thank you for watching this video with Eforia. If you think this video was inspirational, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. This will help me to be able to create more inspiring videos for you guys. Also make sure to check out my other videos for more DIYs, crafts and inspiration.